Sulu, we're on board.
Good to hear it, sir. Any chance of beaming us over there with you?
Yeah, and the sooner the better. I don't think I can take any more of Sulu's fencing scores.
Personal log, Ensign Pavel Chekhov. I should have sent a message home at the last Starbase rendezvous. No doubt Mother and Father are worried about me. It was bad enough that their only child ran off to Starfleet at a young age. But what would I tell them? Привет, Mama and Papa. All is well here at the far edge of space. There's a
I've got something here.
and we've encountered a dangerous unknown species that might kill us all. But don't worry, I'll be... Personal log, Ensign Pavel Chekhov. I still get the looks in the...
Oh, this is interesting.
Much of the crew is wondering why someone so young isn't back at the academy earning his stripes. I still hear mention of the kid.
Captain, if we access that terminal, we may be able to beam them over.
Is what I have done my whole life. Proves them wrong. The captain's faith in me gives me hope. I will do everything I can to continue to earn his trust. Personal log, Lieutenant Hikaru Sulu. I don't trust Commodore Daniels. His
Interesting.
cadets at the Academy dreaded being assigned to his command. We all heard about him running his ships and starbases like his own personal fiefdoms. It's the old story about the officer that spends just a little too much time off-world. Combine the loneliness of space with the loneliness of command, and bad things are...
Gentlemen, stand by for transport.
Mr. Sulu, once you are on board, head immediately to the officers' quarters. It would be advantageous to our mission if you could discover a way to disable the Gorn's tethers.
Understood.
Bones, get to medbay. We may need your help with the infected.
On it.
Energize. Scotty, if you can hear me, please respond.
We must consider the possibility that Mr. Scott is infected. Or worse.
Captain, I'm here.
Good to hear your voice, Scotty.
Back at you, sir.
What's the status of my ship?
She's in pretty bad shape, sir. Those greenies have the bridge, the warp core is down, emergency life support is holding, but I don't know for how long.
Captain, if we are ever to return through the rip, it is essential that we get the warp core back online.
It's at the top of my list, Spock. Mr. Scott, we're on our way to warp core.
The entrance to the control is through that door, but the hostile presence here is significant.
No problem. Forget to tell us something, Scotty?
I was able to lock down the warp drive control room which kept those pesky buggers out, but...
It'll keep us out, too.
Aye, sir. But you should be able to override the locks using the main control panel in the center of the room.
Understood.
We're in. Thanks for the help.
Engineer's log supplemental. This one's directed at the Chief of Requisitions at Starfleet, sitting with his feet up on his desk back in San Francisco in his lovely office overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge, having spent a leisurely afternoon denying, yet again, my request for resupply of vital components. It's not like this is the flagship of the entire fleet. Oh, what's that? It is? Well, bravo me then. I've got quite the prestigious post, haven't I? If only it meant mindless bureaucrats listen to me on occasion.
Get this thing open together. I came from over here. Crewman, Let's go. We found Keenzer, Mr. Scott.
You're alive! Where have you been? That sneaky little bastard! If there's any problems with the warp core, he's your man. Keenzer, see if you can initialize the warp drives. Only one core will lower. We've got to get in there and fix him.
We will need to clear the area of Gorn to let Keenzer complete his work.
He's no going out until the coast is clear.
Personal log, Lieutenant Hikaru Sulu. This is why I signed up, to pilot a starship at the very edge of explored space and beyond. But I'm reminded that to get there means encountering threats we might not be prepared for. That the voyage out there might mean there's no voyage back home. I'm just grateful we have the captain that...
More of them have arrived. Here comes another. That appears to be the last of them.
Scotty, tell Keenzer we're clear. Come on, Keenser, we don't have all day.
Captain, he may be a wee little bugger, but there's no need to be patronizing.
Sorry. Scotty, things ain't looking so good down here.
He thinks there's something wrong with the upper walk core. He needs you to investigate.
Can do.
With the system, and now there's too much pressure in the core. Before we can lower it, we have to release the pressure. You'll need to work together. One of you needs to release the pressure at the failsafe, and the other needs to lower the core at the control console. If you don't time it right, the pressure will build back up.
Scan's picking something up. I'll take care of the pressure.
I will lower the core.
See what we've got here.
Log supplemental. I'd never tell the little bugger to his face, but Keenzer just might be the most brilliant engineer I've ever met. Not named Scott, of course. When we first met, I thought that blank stare he always gave me was a sign of unfortunate alien genetics, but as time passed, I realized it just means that miraculous little brain of his is humming along solving problems before I'm even aware of them. He still smells a bit like burnt toast, but I'll be damned if I'm not more fond of him by the day.
The pressure's released. Quickly, lower the core. Ah, too slow. The pressure is built back up. You'll have to release it again.
I'll take care of the pressure.
I will lower the core.
The pressure's released. Quickly, lower the core.
We will need to repeat the same procedure for the remainder of the warp course.
Crap! Radiation leak. One of you needs to seal the containment drum. I've marked it on your tricorders.
Just curious, what happens if we don't?
Oh, nothing serious, just severe radiation poisoning. Radiation levels rising. Seal that containment drum.
More coming!
Radiation levels dropping. You did it. Now, lower that other core. Remember, you've got to work together to release the core.
I'll handle the failsafe.
I am going to lower the core.
That's the last one.
Okay, get back down here. Keenser's in trouble, sir.
On it, Scotty.
Captain, I'd sure appreciate it if you could keep the little bugger safe. I know he's a pain in the arse, but...
We will do our best, Mr. Scott.
Spock, help me open this.
Away from Keenzer. Hold tight, Keenzer.
I see another one.
Keenzer really appreciates your help.
It's okay, officer.
We did! The walk car is back online.
Nicely done.
The infected now appear to be our most immediate problem.
How's it going, Bones?
I'm making some progress, but it'd be nice to get a little help up here.
We're on our way. Spock, let's get to medbay.
Captain, I think I have an idea that could help here.
Let's hear it, Sulu.
With the warp core back online, I believe I can destroy those tethers that are holding the Enterprise.
We're all ears, Mr. Sulu. No offense.
None taken, Captain.
If I could pulse the shields...
You could disrupt the tethers. He might be onto something, Captain.
Get on it, Sulu, but wait for my order. We have to get control of the ship first.
Spock, over here. It's about time you guys got here.
What's the status?
I got injured everywhere. We've been able to barricade ourselves in here, but those little bastards are persistent. I don't know how long we've got.
And the antidote.
I can synthesize an airborne vaccine, but I need the lights back on. I can't see anything, and I don't have enough power to replicate enough for the whole ship.
We can boost the power to medbay in the control room. Do not worry, Doctor. You will not be in the dark for very much longer.
Is that some kind of joke?
Not that I am aware of.
Ensign, get me that sample from patient 42.
This is interesting. Spock?
We need to redirect power using these access points. Our tricorders will help us locate them.
On it.
Without power, Jim. How's it going down there?
You're gonna have to be a little patient.
Oh, sure. You want something done, it's all now, now, now. But when I want...
Dr. McCoy, I assure you the lecture is not helping.
Sit tight, Bones.
Enough power to the system. Now we just need to send it to medbay from the control room.
Personal log, Chief Engineer Montgomery Scott. I was just talking with Hikaru about this Commodore Daniels character. I've seen his type before. For him, Starfleet ceased to be a place to serve a long time ago. Now it's just a place for him to chase glory. It wouldn't matter if he was in outer space or in an office back on Earth. Their type never changes. I just hope it doesn't lead us all into ruin. Wait, maybe I shouldn't be saying this out loud. What's Starfleet gonna do? Exile me to a frozen outpost in the middle of nowhere? Again? Scotty out.
Stop me! By any means! No control! Come here! Run away!
just how strong their security is. We're in. Thanks for the help. Bones, did it work?
Well, I didn't think you guys had a chance in hell. Yeah, I think you got it.
I want that antidote dispersed ASAP.
Doing my best.
Captain, we're under attack. We need help and I can't hold them much longer.
Bones, get me a location.
They're in the observation lounge.
Mr. Chekhov, if you can hear us, we are on our way to your location.
They breached the hull. We have injured.
Chekhov's waiting, Captain.
On it. Just get the antidote. I want my ship back.
Anyone is there? Leave! Leave now! Force the speed! Now's your chance! I told you to get out of here! Stop it! Please! Get away from me!
Personal log, Ensign Pavel Chekhov. I feel terrible for the Vulcan people. First, their home world is destroyed, and now their new colony is under attack.
The scan's picking something up.
He never shows any hint of emotion, even less than he did before Vulcan was lost. But I'm sure these events must weigh on him. Not even Lieutenant Uhura has coaxed a smile from him. His heart is heavy. I can only hope he finds relief soon. Captain, thank goodness you're here.
Mr. Chekhov, you appear to be injured.
I will be fine.
Let's get you back to medbay.
I've got you covered, Captain. Watch out!
Watch out!
Bones, we found Chekhov. Get ready to receive more injured.
I want to die quickly. I don't want to do this. Don't let me find you. It makes me hurt you. Please, you must stop.
Watch out!
Throw him on that gurney.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll get him fixed up.
Please tell me we have enough of that antidote.
Looks like we got just enough. Now we gotta distribute it.
Given the state of the infected, administering the vaccine may prove difficult.
Not as difficult as you think, Spock. The vaccine is airborne.
Fascinating.
You mean we just pump it through the vents?
Here's a highly concentrated batch of the vaccine. Get it into the generator's intake module and the vaccine should eventually spread through the entire ship. I've marked the nearest atmospheric generator on your tricorders.
Let's get to it.
I need triage over here. The sooner you two can get that vaccine airborne, the better.
Me! Get away! Away now!
Yet another appears.
Stop
Personal
me,
log, Lieutenant
please.
Hikaru Sulu. The crew has united behind Captain Crook.
Control!
We all heard the whispers back on Earth when he was promoted. He was too young, he didn't pay his dues. But all of that is meaningless out here.
Chance!
We all see how qualified he is every day, with every decision he makes. They can say what they want anywhere else.
Save yourself!
All that matters is that on board this ship, the captain has the trust of his crew.
Need this man.
Get that vaccine in the airstream, I'd appreciate it. Things are getting a little crazy down here.
help with this system. Good work, Spock. I couldn't have done that on my own.
Dr. McCoy, the vaccine has been inserted into the ship's environmental systems.
Bones, are they okay?
The toxins are disappearing from their bloodstreams. They'll have a massive headache when they wake up, but all their life signs are returning to normal.
Captain, whatever you're doing to the air, it seems to be taking its toll on the Gorn.
Have they been incapacitated, Mr. Scott?
Not really, sir, but they definitely don't like it.
We're not out of the woods yet. They're breaching.
We're on our way, Bones.
Hurry up, Jim. There's more on the way. Could really use you two back in medbay. Things are getting hectic here. Hurry! I'm not sure how long my boys can hold them off. Over here. Whoa, this is getting too close for comfort.
Watch those doors!
I think we pissed them off.
Most impressive, Captain.
Don't let them through!
Damn it, this is a hospital, not a shooting range.
That appears to be the last of them.
Good, now let's end this. Mr. Sully, you ready to go?
Ready, sir. Waiting on your command.
Do it.
I'll stay here and look after the injured. You do what you need to do.
He wants you to give him control of the ship.
Do not harm her.
Spock, it could be a trap.
If Lieutenant Uhura's...
Don't worry, Spock. We'll get her back.
Shit.
you in control, I'll give you control.
Captain, that is inadvisable.
Don't worry, I got this. All personnel report to stations.
How much longer before the rip closes, Mr. Chekhov?
An hour, maybe less. It's hard to know for sure, Commander.
Do you really think going to that ship is the best option? You've seen what those things are capable of.
The Gorn cannot be allowed to control the Helios device. Securing it and Tamar are the only way to assure the safety of the Federation.
Then promise me you'll be careful.
I will do my best.
No time for long goodbyes.
Don't you worry, sir. The crew and I will hold off those bloody lizard ships until you come back. Don't you worry, sir. The crew and I will hold off those bloody lizard ships until you come back.
Sulu, we're gonna need a targeted torpedo strike. Blow us a hole and get us inside that thing.
Aye, sir. We'll be ready. Captain, we've isolated a weak spot. Firing torpedoes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire! Torpedo strike successful. You see your entry point.
Mr. Sulu, we have visual confirmation.
Good luck.
The ship appears to have a double hull. Mr. Sulu's torpedo strike may have only punctured the outer layer.
We need to find another way in.
The Gorn will use all available resources to search for intruders. It would be highly advantageous if we could avoid detection.